What's up, everybody? We are live. We have a pretty good card tomorrow. We got UFC Vegas 84. We got the rematch between Johnny Walker and Magomed Ankalaev. First card of the year. We had a month break. Honestly, usually I hate these breaks, but this is a good one. It's good to recharge, And I can't wait, man, to break down this card. We got 3 bets. Need 2 of them to have a winning night, and we'll be talking about that shortly. Recap 2023. I didn't do a recap video. I probably should have, but it is what it is. I had a plus 33.7 units for the year, so very good year for me, and I hope we have a even better year this year. Sucks with the cop cancellation. I had him in a parlay. We'll talk about that, but let's get right to it. You guys know me. I don't spend hours on every card. I want to get in, break down the card, and can't wait to watch this card. So first fight of the night, I believe we do have a play. We got Joshua Van versus Felipe Bunes, and I like Joshua Van. What up, Touch? Anyways, we'll be talking about that shortly if I'm betting on Parsons. But yeah, man, I like Joshua Van. I bet on him. I think plus 200 against August. He got the win. Last fight, he was a big favorite, got the win. I think that he's going to improve every fight. He's 22 years old. I definitely think he's a great prospect. And I had him in a parlay. Well, I have him in a parlay with Cop. But with the cancellation with Cop, now I got Joshua Van straight. So I got 3.3 units at minus 250. So to win 1.3, 1.4 units, that is what it is. It sucks that the Cop fight got pulled out. But yeah, man. Back on this matchup, Van has a huge youth advantage, man. And if you have been, sticking with my channel for a long time, you know that last year that was a huge angle that I bet on a lot is youth advantages. And Joshua Van's about, 12 years younger. It's a huge youth advantage here, man. Bunes is making his debut at 34. I don't think he's bad or anything, but if you analyze the matchup, Van is a lot better on the feet. He's going to have a big striking advantage, a big speed advantage. Bunes does have the reach advantage, but that doesn't matter because Van's a pressure fighter. He doesn't give you any chance to breathe, and I think that's going to be a good play here. He landed 120 significant strikes against August, 156 last fight versus Borjas. He's durable. He got hurt against Borjas, and he, dug through. Bunes has to get this fight down on the mat. Even if he does, I think Van's going to get up, and Van could probably take him down as well. But I don't think he should. I think he should keep it on the feet. Very good boxing, good body shots. He's so fast, man, for the division. I think that he might be one of the best boxers in the division. Good uppercut, good straight right, good jab, good volume. I like everything about Joshua Van. I think that he's going to go out there and get his first finish in the UFC. So big youth advantage, big speed advantage, big striking advantage. Give me Joshua Van knocking out the 34-year-old in his debut. And, it's Brazil's debut. But yeah, Joshua Van's going to go 3-0, and watch out for this guy. Watch out for this guy. I think this guy's going to be one of the best fighters in the division. He's a great prospect, and I love everything about him, man. And that jab is money as well. So Joshua Van, I see him getting a finisher, and that's my first bet of the night, guys. Just like I said, I had him in a parlay with Cop. Now I have him straight. So Joshua Van. Next fight, we got Nicholas Motta versus Tom Nolan. Yeah, I got Tom Nolan here. I think he's going to go out there and knock him out. I was thinking about betting him in the distance, but it's like minus 280 in the distance, man. That's not even worth it, dude. But I do think Tom Nolan is a prospect to watch out for. He's huge for the division. He has good striking. He's a finisher, and he's going to go out there and absolutely dissect Nicholas Motta, in my opinion. So I got Tom Nolan by finish. Next fight, we got Weston Wilson versus Gene Silva. Gene Silva was a very big favorite, but yeah, I do see him getting the job done. Look good in a contender series. Weston Wilson's a complete jobber, in my opinion, and I think Fight Nerds is going to get another win here, and I think Gene's going to go out there and knock him out. So I got Gene Silva with the dub. Next fight, we got Farid Basharat versus Taylor Lapilus. Another good fight. I'm not really in the business to fade Basharat, especially right now with Taylor Lapilus. I think Basharat has a big grappling advantage here, and I think he's going to go out there and get the win. I think this might be the better Basharat, but they're both good fighters, and yeah, I'm going to go with Farid with the win. Next fight, I believe we got Marcus McGhee versus Gaston Bolanos. Marks McGhee has been looking pretty good in the UFC. Trains out at MMA Lab, one of the best camps in the game. We'll be talking about that camp later. Striking wise, Bolanos is a good striker, but I think McGhee has, the tools to take him down whenever he wants to. So big advantage on the mat here. I'm going to go with Marcus McGhee with the win, but with no bet. Next fight, we got Matthew Semelsberger versus Preston Parsons. To answer your question, touch. Yes, I do have a bet on myself, a.k.a. Preston Parsons. I got 3 units on Parsons at plus 110. I think this is a good matchup for him. I did bet him last fight against Trevin Giles. I thought that was a very close fight. I thought he honestly should have got the win, but he fought in Giles' hometown. So, we lost a split. But this is a different matchup. Matthew Semelsberger is taking this fight on short notice. So that's definitely has to be in Parsons' favor, in my opinion. And Semelsberger does hit like a truck. He has power. And Parsons, I'm not going to say that he has a bad chin. He's been knocked out twice, but he's a tough guy for sure. Mike Perry knocked him out back in the day, and then D-Rod knocked him out, but that was on very short notice. So I don't think that Parsons has a glass chin. I do think he's a very tough dude. But, Semelsberger definitely has power on the feet, but I think that Parsons has a good can't even talk right now. I think Parsons has advantages in this fight. I definitely think he's a better grappler. I mean, you saw Euros Medic go out there and take him down as a striker. Jeremiah Wells took him down at will. Jake Matthews took him down as well. We got AJ Fletcher taking him down. So, I mean, Parsons is pretty heavy on top. He's a BJJ black belt. He has a good ground game. He knows that this is his back against the wall. I mean, if he doesn't win this fight, he might not get re-signed. So, listen to some interviews. But if you analyze this matchup, this is a striker versus grappler matchup. We've seen Semelsberger get taken down. I mean, it's 50% takedown defense. So, I think that Parsons definitely has the better grappling. I like his pressure and his pace. I think that he's going to go out there and just, be in Matt's face. And I see him getting takedowns. He has decent striking as well, good volume. So, good straight right, good left hook. But if you do the tape on this, I definitely think that Parsons has a big grappling advantage here. And his cardio, he slows down a little bit, but I think that he's going to be able to go out there and win at least 2 rounds here, possibly get Semelsberger out on the mat. We've seen Semelsberger in bad positions before, and Preston Parsons is a finisher for a reason, man. I mean, he has really good jiu-jitsu. So, the short notice is going to play into Parsons' favor, in my opinion, and he definitely has a big grappling and wrestling advantage. So, he's 3 years younger as well. I like his relentless game. Semelsberger's 1-3 in his last 4. But, that takedown defense and him getting taken down by all these guys is not a good look. So I'm going to go with Preston Parsons, the better grappler here for the win. And that's my second bet of the night. Next fight, we got Andre Arlovski versus Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Yeah, I mean, what else you got to say here? I'm picking Waldo Acosta for the win. Arlovski shouldn't be fighting anymore, and I think Waldo's a pretty good prospect. Next fight, we got Phil Hawes versus Bruno Ferreira. This is one of those fights where I want no part of betting this fight. I don't have a good read on it. I mean, Hawes is a lot better, but, I mean, he's just no chin, So that's why I'm going to pick Bruno Ferreira to get the job done, but I'm not betting it, obviously. Hawes is better everywhere. It's just that chin's a liability, so I'll go with Bruno Ferreira. Next fight, we got my last bet on the card. We got Ricky Simone versus Mario Batista. So this is one of those fights where I think is very close. And you know me, man, when I think of lines close and I think it should be a pick 'em, I mean, it's going to be a bet. I mean, I'm picking Mario Batista to win, and I have 3 units on him at plus 155. I think this should be line close to a pick 'em. And one thing that I do like about this fight, about me betting him, besides the matchup real quick, is you look at Twitter, man, everyone is betting Ricky Simone. So I'm going against the grain here, and, it's all about how they match up. I mean, MMA Lab has Marcus McGhee, man, and Mario Batista helping each other out. I like that, but let's look at the matchup real quick. Simone's a good grappler. He has good cardio. He definitely is the better grappler, but I think both these guys are great grapplers, and I feel like a lot of people are acting like this is going to be Simone's going to be taking him down, holding him down, all this stuff. I don't think so, man. Batista has a very good ground game, good jiu-jitsu, and he's a good grappler too. I think both guys can take each other down. I don't see Simone holding him down, and I do think that there's going to be a lot of scrambles on the mat and on the feet. I do think Batista's a better striker. I hear a lot of people saying he's chinning all this stuff just because he got knocked out against Trevin Jones. I think he's the more durable guy, man. I mean, I think Simone is definitely chinnier. I think Batista's more durable. Simone just took a life-changing beating last fight, man, 5 rounds, and even before that, Uriah Faber knocked him out and all that stuff. And Batista is not really known for a knockout threat and all that, but he definitely has good movement on the feet. He's technical. He has good knees. Good gas tank, good leg kicks, man. So I do good boxing too, good straight right as well, good elbows in the clinch, good pressure. And he does have a good gas tank, so I don't see him slowing down here. I do think that it's a very close fight, like I mentioned, but I got the guy who's the better striker, in my opinion. I think that he has good movement on the feet, and he lands 5.32 strikes, absorbs 4.20. You got Simone, who lands 3.0 and absorbs 3.23. So I got the guy who has a better chin. I got the guy who's the better striker, in my opinion, and I think the grappling's very close. I think it's going to cancel each other out. I think both guys can take each other down. I do think Simone can take him down, but I think Batista can get up and possibly even, switch positions and reverse him, get on top. And he has very good jiu-jitsu. So I think Batista's going to hurt him on the feet and either win a decision or possibly get Simone out of their weight. And, man, I like Mario Batista here to win a close fight. So I got Mario Batista to get the job done. I do think he's the faster guy as well. So 3 units Batista at plus 155, guys. Co-main event, Jim Miller, Gabriel Benitez. I'm going to pick Jim Miller to get the win. I'm not betting if I want to sit back and just chill, to be honest. But it's a tough fight to call because Benitez is definitely the younger fighter. I'm not in the business to bet Jim Miller at juice. Even dog money here. It's one of those fights I want to stay away. I think Jim Miller's a better fighter, but I'm not betting it. Main event, Magomed Ankalaev versus Johnny Walker. I bet Walker the first fight, and I feel like I got lucky. Ankalaev was looking good in that fight. This fight, I'm going to pick Ankalaev. I'm staying away, but I do think Ankalaev is the better fighter. But, man, so let's do one more breakdown of my picks. So we got Ankalaev, we got Jim Miller, we got Batista, we got Ferreira, and we got Waldo, Cortes-Acosta. We got Parsons, we got McGhee, we got Basharat, we got Silva, we got Nolan, we got Van. And for my bets, we got 3.3 units on Van with the cop leg canceled at minus 350. We got 3 units on Parsons at plus 110, and we got 3 units on Batista plus 155. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and we'll be back next week for Sean Strickland versus DDP. And I can't wait for that card. And, man, can't wait for tomorrow. Hope we all have winning nights and we beat the bookies. Peace.